Yeah, so in this video I'm just going to talk about a couple of updates about how we are living here in Flores, Indonesia, and we've had a little couple of bits of rain in the wet season, so it's a couple of challenges for us. And also one of the main issues I've been dealing with this last couple of weeks or week or so is the water. So we get water from a bore, which is not actually on the land next door. No one lives there, but it's just how it was set up. And it's got some pipes, like PVC pipes, leading to a water pump, which then pumps the water up to our water tank. And there's been leaks and things like that, so we haven't been able to fill our water tank the way that we want. So I had to fix all that up. So I'll show how it is.
Oh, just before I show you that, each morning we've been going for a ride just to settle sundown. So this morning we went for about 45 minutes heading west, and just after a place called Nadete. And it's kind of a fishing town.
Careful, Waty.
And yeah, so it's good because along the way, like for today, for example, we saw horses, cows, buffalo, goats, a monkey, dogs, ducks, chickens. So it's good for our son because he's just coming up to 2 years old. So it's great that he gets to see the different animals. And oh yeah, also this week I've been going over to, there's like a local fish market just around the corner from here actually. The fishermen go out and they actually catch fish that gets exported back to, I believe it goes to Hong Kong or somewhere else, and then distributed from there, or maybe they eat it. But if you go there at the right time, you can go and just buy it direct before it goes to the, wherever it is that they process. So I bought some of these redfish. If I'm not wrong, it's like a spotted coral trout, and it's pretty good value. They're over $100. It's about $90 a kilo in Australia, and that cost me $10 for about 1.5 kilos.
Coconut shell.
And, we just ended up
It usually
barbecuing
tasting
it
nicer than just the charcoal,
on the little homemade
but it's
barbecue.
still good.
We did intend to do it on coconut shells, but we ran out of coconut shells, so I just did it on some timber charcoal. I just burned some timber that I had been sitting around since we did some construction and things like that. Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually a nice time of the day to come out in the morning. It's quiet here. So yeah, it was a lot of rain last night. Yeah, very much rain last night. So anyway, I'll show you this water pump, what's going on with it. And these actually on the way I'll show you the coconuts. So these coconut trees here, it's got coconut, and you can see in there, that's the new little baby ones coming through. That's what happens once they get fertilized. This one here, the flowers have come out, but they haven't been fertilized yet. You can see it here. So it's kind of the same thing, and they're the little flowers and they're just waiting to be fertilized. And over here I'll show you. So this one hasn't opened yet. So once this thing here opens up, those flowers will come out. There's another one there. That one's about to open up, I think. So they open up, then the flowers come out, they get fertilized, and then the little baby coconuts start growing. So over here is where I had drummers, and I've replaced all the pumps and stuff. Well, not the pump, but all the fittings. Put all these new taps on. This tap's for the garden hose. That tap goes up to the tank. the house tank. That's the pump, and that pipe there leads down to the next level, and then across over to the borehole, which is on the land next door where no one lives. So yeah, I had a whole bunch of dramas with this pump not priming, not pumping the amount of water that it should. I haven't really got to the bottom of the reason yet, but I'm still working on it, sort of thing. So yeah, I think it might be, I fixed as much as I can up here, but I think it got to do with where the pipe goes into the borehole. But because it's rainy season, there's so much vegetation around the borehole that I can't get into it really. I don't really have any work boots or anything to trudge through the vegetation. It's quite thick, so it's wet season's about to end, so it won't take long, but I've got a plan. So the water is working, it's the most important thing, but I think I can optimize it if I've got access to that borehole. Yeah, I can pull out the pipe, see how deep it's going in, and then I suspect that it might need a bit of a filter, like just some yes, like some fly screen on the end of the pipe or something, and a screw connector, so I can disconnect it, pull out the pipe and check the fly screen filter, so that no rubbish, because when it rains quite heavy, I suspect that there's a little bit of debris or plant material or mud or something going in there. This isn't our drinking water, by the way. Our drinking water we buy the gallon bottles, the 20-litre bottles, for it's like 50 cents or something. But this is our showering water, washing machine water, garden water, etc. We just pump it out of the bore, but still we need it because Waty's tomatoes that she wants to grow need it if we want to sort of progress. I'll show you those. Yeah, so this is the tomatoes. We've got about 20 or 30 of them, but yeah, we haven't been able to put them in the ground yet. Then that's kale. Some kales that I want. So I've got some nice greens for my health, and these are all little tomato plants that need to go in the ground like a month ago basically. So I'm not sure how they'll do, because they're very, very over time that they should have gone into the ground. But I've ordered some soil, and I've got to build a garden bed for Waty so she can grow her tomatoes. Yeah, it was a bit of a delay getting the garden beds going because I went to get the wheelbarrow and found that somebody had basically taxed the wheel, the front wheel, and borrowed it without asking me. And then when I asked for it back, the tyre was flat and the wheel was damaged, so a bit disappointing there. And then I finally got around to going to the like a hardware store, like a Bunnings kind of place, and got a new wheel for the wheelbarrow and pumped it up yesterday and put it on last night, so the project can start moving forward again, hopefully from now. And then I'm going to build the little garden beds. I'm not sure whether to build them out of wood, because the sun's really hot, and when it rains, so the wood may not last long. So I'll probably use these Batacore bricks, just this stuff here, these concrete blocks I've got. Just use some of them. I've got a bunch down there, so I'll just use them to make the garden beds. I think I'll probably just get someone in to help me mix the cement. There's a couple of 18, 20-year-old kids around here that I can just get to mix up the cement for me, and I'll do the bricklaying, and just make the garden beds like that, so that Waty can get her garden bed going. Anyway, I think that'll be it. Just a small update. I wanted to just do a small video so that hopefully I can build some momentum and start doing videos regularly. I've got a few ideas, but anyway, just finding the time with a 2-year-old, and actually Waty's expecting as well, so I've got she's got a first trimester and all that sort of thing. So anyway, we'll see how we go with it.